Hello. 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 Just so that everybody knows, I'm actually watching this on one screen while I listen to it on another. So yeah, let me put some headsets on so that this doesn't keep feeding back. Got to get Brian McNee on today's call. Bear with me. Trying some new software. GoToMeeting's been aggravating the daylights out of me lately. And of course, even though I've been on here for quite a while playing with it, having some fun getting it up and running. And let's see here. Brian, I see you on there. Let me see what I can do for you here. I don't want to ban you, that's for sure. I can private message you. Let's see this. Hello, Brian. What's your phone number? All right. So why is this thing not showing my slides yet either? That's a little aggravating. Let me see what's going on why this is not showing the slides.
Hello, Hammer.
Hello, Brian. Brian, they can hear us. Don't know if we see anything yet, but I'm trying out some new software, and I've been on here for a good 20, 25 minutes early to try to get everything up and running, but still giving me a little bit of hiccups. So bear with me. Let's have some fun. I've got the webinar up on 2 screens so I can see what's going on as well as this. Now let's see if we can get this thing going. Do you see any? Are you logged in at all?
Hello, Brian. They can hear us. Okay, so right now I can hear a conversation that happened 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, so do I. Isn't that funky? Well, that's certainly not what's supposed to happen.
This is very concerning. This isn't very mastery.
Yeah, no, hey, I gotta tell you, sometimes technology will kick you in the head. So, but the only thing to do is to get through it. I'm trying to see if I'm logged in. I see everything here. It shows the people that are on there, but it's not allowing me to show my screen properly. Let me try a couple of different things.
This isn't very mastery. Yeah, I know.
Now it's funny because I hear you and me talking, but why is that? What if I close this and this and this? Well, let's make sure no one else has to hear that. I'm going to take that off the... I know. So everyone else, do me a favor. If you guys can hear me, type in the chat box and say hello. Let's see. Post that up for everybody. And let's see. This looks different than what said was going to happen, so I'm just trying to see here. First and foremost, why it's not letting me show my screen, because once we get to that far, we can at least yeah, what's up with that? I'll tell you what we're going to do, Brian. I'm going to fire up a GoToMeeting real quick, and we can put everybody on it. Bear with me a second. It will be momentarily up and running, and I'll get you a link. And I will invite everybody. So schedule a webinar to start today at 2 p.m. All right, let me get everybody a link here. So if you want to come and join me, I'm going to forward you this link, Brian. And there you go. And let me put this on the chat box for what was supposed to be up for everybody else here. All right, we have people coming over and joining us. So everybody, as you're on the the Google Hangout webinar software that I was trying, go to the GoToMeeting, and you can join us. The link is in the is in here. So we've got people all coming in here, and we'll start momentarily. Sorry about that. Brian, we'll have to play with this one yet again and see what wasn't working. There you go. There you go. All right, Brian. So we're up and running in our GoToMeeting. You know, I've played with it before and it worked fine. So that's, you know, that's the nature of the beast. That's why I don't sound panicked, because yeah. So anyway, we'll keep playing. It's got some really cool features, and GoToMeeting's been giving a lot of trouble lately. So in the meantime, I will switch over, and you guys can see our screen that we've got up and running here. We've got Brian's information, and Brian, give everybody else a couple of minutes here to join. There's a few people that are still straggling over, and let me put that in the chat. It does. You know, you mess up my technology. Yeah. So I will just send out a quick invitation through email to everybody as well. Give me one moment to do that. And then we'll just get started in about 2 minutes, when we'll just run a few minutes late. Yes. Let me just double check that this link that I used is the right link. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, Brian. So let's go ahead and get started. And And let me go to the slide presentation for you. Today's webinar, of course, brought to you by the TBWS Group. Even with my new technology not working, we're still the leaders in the MBS space with some awesome new tools that I'm getting a lot of great feedback about. For today's webinar, you can post any questions, comments, concerns, and frustrations in the GoToWebinar control panel, since we ran back to GoToWebinar, and we are using that there. You guys all know what RateMastery is. It's our premier educational mastermind group where loan originators learn more about their business to be better at their business. Today we're going to have a handout at the end, which is a cool infographic about all of the different housing reports that Brian's going to be talking about today. Today's topic, of course, is those housing reports. As you have questions, comments, or concerns, as I talked about before, post them in your GoToWebinar control panel. And go ahead, Brian. So I will turn it over without any further ado to you, where you could tell everybody exactly what we'll cover today. Yeah, I'm moving for you. It just takes a little bit of a 3 or 4 second delay for me to hear you and for it to register on your screen, but I'm moving.